Good day and welcome to MPK TV News Extra. My name is Kanya Ngayo. Motherwell Soul Library, situated in NU9, was closed down in 2020 due to vandalism. The community is now advocating for the library to be reopened and recently organized a march to deliver a petition to a petition officer in Nelson Mandela Bay municipality, ensuring their voices are heard.
Motherwell School learners and Ward 57 community marched to the Motherwell Library to deliver a petition to Nelson Mandela Bay official, urging the reopening of the library that has been closed for 5 years due to vandalism. Grade 10 learners Ulysses Sweeney and Asenati Keke from Motherwell High School emphasized the importance of the library, stating that its closure has made their studies more challenging.
Njengoba ilibrary ivaliwe besike safumana information ngako because ilibrary bisinceda nangencwadi sifumane information emona. Then ke okuna for iWi-Fi befuna sithenga idatha for base researchers phone official ifone like zakwazi ngabi na information kangako nje ilibrary mhlambi le besoyifumana phi library.
The Common Studies learner says when the library opens, the municipality must put in security measures so that they can be safe and to prevent further vandalism.
Ndifuna sibe safe xa sizive safe xa silapha sibe protected apha kungabe kuqhekezwe izanto zazenziwa kurojwe apha and bekhona ne-Wi-Fi because abanye abantu bayasokola because abezindlu abanayo i-Wi-Fi.
Parent Nomonde Mpenze participated in the march, highlighting the difficulties children face in completing their schoolwork without access to the library for research purposes.
Njengomzali bendingafika manje abantwana bethu babengakwazi ufunda for incwadi nento ze-Wi-Fi ngokunjalo because into ze-Wi-Fi zinto ezifika ngoku abanye abantwana abanye amakhaya zikho. Mna wamntana use-university aba bakhoyo ngokwendini base-primary bayasokola funeke sibe nemali zedatha every day for abakwazi ukwenza ii-homeworks so bayasokola ngelo hlobo abantwana bayi-library ivaliwe.
EFF Secretary in Ward 57, Bathandwa Kalimasha, who used this library when he was a student, says children end up resorting to illegal activities because they are not motivated to learn. He says when the library was operating, children used to do schoolwork there.
Ukala kamufunda ke ngifunda kule library 2019 up to 2020 the separation in terms of education and that stuff. Kha kuba mna ndikwazi uzimela ndakwazi ngoku ndihawuta about umntana ke onganayo le means oba abe nendawo ukwazi uzivulela yona because abantwana bethu bebethi xa besuke library besiziphuma ezikolweni late kukho ii-programs ebezikhona apha abanye befundisa ukukhwela ibhayisekile abanye befundisa uskeyita kunee-programs ebezibagcina abantwana balapha ekuhlaleni bebhizi after school time but now bagcwala my friend.
He says they invited many schools close to the library, but one came. He says the lack of support from schools in this fight is disappointing.
Sidanile sibe nodano kakhulu kwizikolo zaseMotherwell besibhalela injebo besibhalela icoselane besibhalela isokhayisa zizikolo that are around this library ebesicinga into yoba zizayithakazelela into yoba sithi makuphakanywe kulo le library. The unfortunate part ke kwesinye kuthiwa kuyabhalwa ecoselane kwesinye kwezibini khasifumane kwawoyo loo nto sibeka ke ngoku kwinto ethi ngabe imfundo siyixabise sonke nayo.
A petition officer at the Nelson Mandela Bay Speaker's Office, Mxolisi Mani, assured that a response regarding the library's future plans will be provided within 2 weeks.
Koqala nje ngoba ke ngoku siye safumana le petition namhlanje into ebalulekileyo ipetition siyayifayilisha njengoba siyifayilisha ke siyenzela into yoba ke ngoku sibe noqhagamshelwano neyiphi na i-directorate phaa kwamasipalathi ekufumanisa ukuba iyachaphazeleka kule nto ithethwa ngabahlali namhlanje nakumbutho we-EFF. Then sihlale nayo phantsi itsho izicwangciso enazo zona malunga nale nto idilene nale library. Then emveni koko siqinisekise within 14 days sibize ke ngoku abantu abebesinike le petition sihlale nabo phantsi sithi thaca zonke imigomo okanye ii-plans umasipalathi anazo.
The community's demand is for the library to be reopened within 3 months from the date of the protest. Reporting for MPK TV News, I am Zanle Pokwana in Gqeberha.
The community of Feni Village in Ngoshwa laid to rest Archbishop Nkundla Mduzulwana. The Archbishop was brutally murdered in his home on the 6th of this month. His lifeless body was discovered by his brother in the room where he slept.
A four-poled tent was packed to the rafters as members of the community, church and families came to bid farewell to Archbishop Nkundla Mduzulwana. Known for his unwavering support and love for his community, the Archbishop was found murdered in his house after not being seen around the community for days. His younger brother, Uncle Saiphatwa Mduzulwana, details the state he found his brother in.
Asisithi ebhedini unenxeba ebunzi, unenxeba endlebeni eleft, unenxeba entanyeni, akasekho. Sabe ke ngoku sibiza amapolisa ukwenzela uba athathe indima yakhe.
His family celebrated his life, remembering the role he played as a leader. Nkosi Saiphatwa Mduzulwana says this is a major loss to the family.
We are deeply hurt, kakhulu, and we are also devastated about this incident because unojonga kaloku umuntu ongumvangeli kuthiwa uhlaselo, a high profile somebody ebantwini, a light to the community.
As a retired nurse, the deceased was offering healthcare services to those in need in his community. As a result, his neighbor Khayali Tumanjezi says a huge void has been left by the death of Archbishop Mduzulwana.
Usisibehlise naye kakhulu kakuhle kungekho umzanga ungeniyo uba kuthiwa kwehle into bathuthuzela amakhaya amaninzi sisenzakele usibona silapha nje.
Ward committee member Nkonzo Sofuta says they have never imagined that a humble and well-known leader in their community could be brutally murdered in this manner. He claims the suspect is known to the community.
Umkhanelwa kusathiwa usamane ebonakala kwalapha elalini unabantu abamgcinile kodwa ikhona ilali ebeke wabonwa kuyo. Sazama ke udibana ke naye umcuphi lowo, umcuphi usephezu kwaloo nto. Yes, uyazi. Wayengumuntu wayeze apha ngoza kwalusa impahla, akangowalapha elalini. Wayezokwalusa impahla lo muntu apha wemka kulo wayezomalusela impahla wafunyanwa ngomnye nalapho kulo wokuqala kwahlaba umntana. Kulo wesibini wacaba ngenzakalisa kwalo tata amqeshileyo wamkhupha ke kuye ezokwenza esi siganeko nje.
Police have confirmed that the suspect is still on the loose, but an arrest is expected soon. I am Yamgila Mjia for MPK News in Ngqushwa.
It is time for us to take a short break. We'll be back with more news. Welcome back, and in more news. In support of the Wild Coast communities, including small-scale fishers challenging Shell's seismic survey rights in the Constitutional Court on the 16th and 17th of September, residents and fishers of Nelson Mandela Bay protested against the seismic survey at Blue Water Bay Beach in Gqeberha.
Renette Pauline, a 37-year-old fisherwoman born in Gqeberha, has been fishing all her life. She says she is part of the third generation of fishers in her family, describing fishing as their family's legacy. Pauline is now a member of the Moeg Gesikkel Vissery Cooperative, which received its fishing rights in 2018. She explains that they receive species to catch for commercial purposes and for their own consumption. Pauline expresses concern that Shell's seismic survey will severely impact her livelihood and that of her 3 children, as fishing is their only source of income. She fears that this will affect not just her family, but future generations as well. Her children are already being taught how to fish at a young age, and Pauline feels that Shell's plans are taking away her family's livelihood.
As a fisherwoman, I feel that this seismic service will affect me in a huge way, because fishing is my livelihood, and that is the livelihood that I want to leave for my children as well. And it's as you know, climate change is already affecting us. As you know, the seas are getting warmer and the seas are rising as well, and that's affecting us as shellfish collectors as well. Like as we used to just walk on the rocks to collect the shellfish, now we almost have to dive. But yeah, that will affect us really immensely.
Because of this, the communities took to the streets and protested at Blue Water Bay Beach, arguing that their right to food, livelihoods, and cultural significance of the ocean are being ignored by the development. Mziwaqolo Sume from the Cry of the Excluded Community Movement says that some community members' traditional activities will be disrupted by Shell's plans.
Remember that part of us, in terms of sea, our culture and our culture on the sea, one should talk about fish. In fact, not only about fish, there are other different things that us as black people believe that are under the sea. For example, when igqirha ligoduse at some point is the so at some point we're against what Shell is doing uthatha i-oil ngaphansi kwamanzi because lana yenzayo usebenzisa chemicals. Now the chemicals zona zingcolisa ulwandle, na ulwandle ke ngokungabikho lula into yobana likwazi usebenziseka.
Green Connection Community Outreach Coordinator Neville Van Roy says Shell's seismic survey will have a huge bad impact on the community and aquatic life if approved.
We are standing in solidarity with South African communities, coastal communities especially, where this company wants to do the seismic surveys in their backyard, and the communities are dependent on the ocean. They have no other livelihoods than living from the oceans. So we're standing in solidarity. We have been in previous 2 court cases with Shell already, in Makanda High Court and also the Supreme Court of Appeal, and now in the Constitutional Court with this company that is already not have a good record on the continent. We are concerned that they have not cleaned up the pollution in the Niger Delta, with our fishermen not going to the waters because of what Shell has done there.
Deline Spindale from the Eastern Cape Khoisan Small Scale Fishing Cooperative says that their cooperative largely depends on sea life, which is why they will continue to be part of the protest even if the court approves Shell's seismic survey rights. The Constitutional Court will hear appeals on whether Shell should be allowed to renew its gas and oil exploitation rights, which have already been declared unlawful by lower courts.
For the fish, it's our tradition to fish, so that will also be impacted. As a small-scale fisher, we are only allowed to fish in a certain area, and that area that we are fishing in, Shell wants to come and dig for oil. Every protest that we will there will we go. Even if it's out of our town, we will go, and we won't stand for this.
South Africa is facing numerous environmental challenges, from air and water pollution to climate change and biodiversity loss. The activists believe that the Constitutional Court has a critical role to play in addressing these issues and promoting sustainability. Reporting for MPK TV News, I am Jessica Bobo in Gqeberha.
Allan Gray Makers recently hosted its annual Fusion Fest in Johannesburg. 2 students from PET Vet College in Gqeberha were part of the competition. The festival aimed to shine a light on the technical and vocational industry in South Africa, providing a platform for young entrepreneurs and artisans to showcase their skills and innovative ideas.
The Allan Gray Makers program has been making waves in the entrepreneurial landscape, providing young entrepreneurs with the skills, exposure, and support needed to turn their technical talents into thriving businesses. At the heart of this initiative is Fusion Fest, an annual festival that brought together over 600 participants to showcase their innovative ideas and projects. According to Adine Rense, Allan Gray Makers Regional Coordinator, the program helps young entrepreneurs by providing comprehensive training in entrepreneurial mindset, business management, and market fitness.
Allan Gray has done wonders in terms of creating a platform for our aspiring entrepreneurs to grow. In our artisanal program, as well as within our inter-college program. Our artisanal program is our artisans, and we've seen over the years how our artisans has pivoted. So Allan Gray has created that particular platform in our inter-college platform in the 4 categories that we have there, from trade to tech to general business idea to a general business. It's just pivoted that. It's created the students an opportunity to start solving and to looking at life from, solution driven, to solve a problem instead of just echoing the problem that you have over there.
Fusion First has proven to be a platform for innovative businesses. Onati Ntlango of Khaya campus and a runner-up at Fusion First gained valuable exposure and recognition for her natural hair products catering to diverse hair types. She says that although she didn't win the top prize, her participation has helped her business gain progress.
It made me branch out and gain personal growth and a better understanding of my business and what I want to achieve in the future. So yeah, it really helped me improve so many aspects of my life just all around. Promote natural products. I wish to do that with skincare products as well. Use fully organic skin care products to help with people's skin, to give them a better glow.
Mobile Spa for the Elderly business founder Mbali Mzananda says the innovative business idea has brought much-needed mobile spa services to the elderly. Fusion First provided her with a platform to showcase her business and potentially attract new clients.
The elderly are the people that struggle with mobility. So the fact that I can go into their homes and give them a small pamper, like a foot scrub or a hand treatment or just a 30-minute massage, it makes them feel valued and seen. So it brings back their dignity so that they don't feel like they are aging with struggle, but also with self-care.
One of the students, Mandilive, who made it to the finals without winning the prize money, received a tablet to aid in his business operations. He says this support has enabled him to streamline his services and potentially expand his client base.
Not just important, it's very personal as I've lost a loved one due to electrocutions, which is in the underserved areas in the shacks. Yeah, so that made me to become who I am today, which shaped me to become this person I am today. It's because of that event. Then I told myself one day I'll be the one who is going to change the situations we are living in the underserved areas. And I promised myself that one day I'll eradicate the illegal connections and the safe electrical connections in the underserved areas, and also to save their resources. Yeah.
Michael Blom, an Alien Grey Makers alumnus, shared his experience of overcoming challenges as a young entrepreneur. Through the program, he gained essential skills and knowledge that helped him navigate the business world. He emphasized the importance of perseverance, continuous learning, and leveraging available resources.
It was very challenging for us because we were short with a lot of things. We were short with equipment, and a lot of the boards wasn't working, so we and the lecturers, we all together fixed everything. And it was challenging because it was COVID as well, and classes was cut short, and we just had to put everything in. So it built a lot of courage, endurance, and it was quite a difficult year because we didn't know where we're going. Few years because we didn't know where we're going, because there was always a backlog with things. By the end of the day, it was worth it.
The 2025 Alien Grey Makers competition was a national level event held on the 5th of September in Johannesburg. Reporting for MPK TV News, I'm Khanya Ngayo at the PETVET College in Gqeberha.
It is time for us to take another ad break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and to this now. Deputy President Paul Mashatile attended an invitation to the two-day ministerial meeting with the Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure and MSCs to present a keynote address. In his address, the Deputy President emphasized the significance of infrastructure service delivery in driving the economy and creating much-needed jobs.
The MINMAG seating today was opened by the Nelson Mandela Bay Mayor Babalo Lobishe, who welcomed the attendees. Lobishe mentioned that Nelson Mandela Bay bridges require a lot of maintenance, and she is hopeful that the MINMAG seating will find solutions to support Nelson Mandela Bay in these maintenance issues and other areas where the metro needs assistance. Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure Dean McPherson stated that the core focus of the two-day MINMAC sitting is to ensure clear timeliness and accountability for a smooth flow of public works and infrastructure services to the communities are thoroughly discussed.
But let us also focus on practical implementation, clear timelines and accountability. Let us also continue to demonstrate that this forum is about action that delivers for the people of this country. Deputy President, MEC's colleagues, thank you once again for being here. I look forward to our robust solutions and engagements over the next 2 days.
The MINMAC proceedings were preceded by an oversight visit to the Moilanga Energy Project, an innovative energy security infrastructure that combines solar, photovoltaic with wind and battery energy storage system technologies. This unique combination enables the Umoilanga Dusses Ridge Energy Project to provide 75 megawatts of reliable energy to the national grid. When the Deputy President took the stand, he first applauded the Moilanga project, stating that such projects play a crucial role in the development of economic growth in South Africa. He reflected on the strategic focus on the department's priorities, risk mitigation, progress evaluation in all priority areas, and meaningful contributions to economic development and job creation.
This is a project we're witnessing this morning. Now, Program Director, these projects, which include solar farms, battery energy storage systems, wind energy facilities, and the construction of a main transmission substation for the national utility, are playing a crucial role in the unbundling and modernization of South Africa's energy transition. Infrastructure South Africa, ISA, has recently released the second edition of the Construction Book 2024-25, which lists around 250 construction projects with an estimated value of more than 230 billion rands. This is a clear demonstration of our collective commitment to stimulate our economy, to create much-needed employment opportunities.
He further warned that municipalities that do not responsibly spend the funds provided by the government will be held accountable for not delivering services to the people in need.
Many of these municipalities fail to spend money, and those that we have assisted with capacity, if that continues, they need to be held accountable for these failures.
Mashatile added that government spheres must collaborate in project execution and outcomes with speed to turn this country into an infrastructure site.
We will continue to bring together all three spheres of government to strengthen collaborative and localized planning to address service delivery challenges.
In order to raise living standards, restore people's dignity, and promote social cohesion and national unity, the Deputy President mentioned that the government continues to build and renovate public infrastructure, including schools, health clinics, energy facilities, and water supply facilities. The MINMAC sitting will continue with dialogue sessions tomorrow to improve infrastructure in this province. Reporting for MPK TV News, I am Jessica Bobo in Gqeberha.
Well, that brings us to the end of this bulletin. Thank you for choosing MPK TV News. Take care.